guac pimp, guac lord, whatever you want to call me. We're out here in Point Loma at Cotijas Taco Shop. We just ordered 9 California burritos. We'll let you know how they are. All right, we got Cotijas from Point Loma here.
PTL.
How much is it weigh?
Feels like a lighty.
Feels like
a lighty. It's a lighty, dude.
For sure.
It's a lighty, and it's a sloppy roll.
Sloppy roll, very light.
I feel a heavy tortilla shield.
You could already see the poor distribution.
Feel the tortilla shield on this one.
Tortilla shield.
See that? That's all tortilla right here.
1 pound, 3 ounces.
That's a little on the below average side.
1 pound, 3 ounce.
Yeah.
I feel like there's a need to re-wrap mine and make it tighter.
Luca's forcing choosing. Oh, Luca's gonna like this shit.
We knew that.
I mean, so far, there's nothing else.
It's really greasy so far.
So far it's dry. Dry as fuck for me.
It's greasy for me.
You maybe started from the bottom. It was really chewy, but
Yeah, mine too.
tomato soup.
I have a whole tomato in mine.
A whole tomato.
I have to get any pico.
You're serious?
Nothing.
How's yours pico-less, dude?
Not a single
Mine's pure pico.
Mine's pure pico also. I did notice.
Well,
Mine is actually surprisingly balanced.
it's alright.
Know that.
Really chewy tortilla.
If you like picos,
Yeah,
the
the
meat,
tortilla is not good.
meat is very puppy feet. Dude, their red sauce used to be way different. I remember it being way different.
Yeah.
They changed it.
Did you try this one?
Yeah.
What is this pasty green?
That sauce is good. It's like a creamy. Ooh, a lot of tortilla at the bottom. No, they used to have like a roasted. No, they used to have the brown one. Brown ones are the
I
best.
don't think I have too much meat in mine.
Yeah, mine's. The top had a lot of meat.
Good, hubby. You got
How much eat?
I'm good.
What is this?
Yeah, dude, this is the worst salsa amount
Which
we've
one
ever
is
had.
carne? I didn't have any carne.
This is what they consider extra salsa.
This
like
bottom,
we've got less
bottom is
sauce.
all
Holy
pico.
shit, that's a Lico burrito.
Wow.
What?
That's pure pico.
Bro.
Pure pico.
The pico spot, I get the 1 fucking burrito with fucking minutes. So fuck this foot.
It's better than the Lidl's.
I mean, it's not the worst,
Definitely better than Lolitos.
but I've been disrespected by them at the highest level.
All right, here we go. Cotijas, Point Loma. Professor Slicko here, head of the Pico Boys. Pico Legion Unite. This is supposed to be one of the best Pico spots in all of San Diego. Unfortunately, my burrito lacked heavily in the Pico department, knocking their score severely. Meat, puppy feet. Salsas, lacking. Fries, good. Everything else in the burrito seemed to be jacked up. Cheese was not distributed. Guac was at the bottom. All in all, the presentation and everything, you wrap this thing up, max, I gave it a 65.
Alright, this burrito, Cotijas in Point Loma, was potentially really good, but it fell through because of distribution issues. That was really the main issue, because the ingredients were all kind of good, except the tortilla sucked, really chewy. But the problem is their distribution had way too much pico. No, there's like one little bite of cheese in it. It was good cheese when I did bite it. The meat was, I thought the meat was pretty tender and alright. But problem is that every bite of the burrito was totally different. Like, what am I getting this time? I have no idea. And then also every bite had just way too much tortilla on it. That was a major issue. Not enough sauces either. We got extra sauces and we still did not even have enough for all the burritos. There wasn't even enough for half of the burritos. Red sauce sucked, orange sauce sucked. The 2 greens are really good. This is surprising. I'll give this thing a 60.
Burrito here, start and finish. Start, pico, ended, inconsistent as shit. Beep that out. It was like it was like a carne asada burrito. I had no fries, minimal guac, and there was no sour cream in the burrito. Absolutely no cheese. Salsa, disappointed. However, the green was good. They had 2 types of green. Tasty. The other reds, ass. It was super light on the lighter end of things, so a lot of us finished and we're still full. We're still hungry. So I'd have to say a 60.
First of all, I was really excited to be here for this occasion. The last time I had a California burrito was here in this room over 2 months ago. So I'm bringing a unique but maybe biased perspective because I've been fiending for one. So already my score is on the higher side just because I've been craving a burrito, which I haven't had in months. But I am hungry, so that's knocking the score a little down. The size, knocking the score down. Wads of tortilla at the tip and base and in the middle. I guess it was all tortilla on the side. Just heavy tortilla, unbalanced. Sauces, I like a cup of sauce per bite. Didn't get what I was looking for. Had to share the sauces. That's frustrating. Score going down. Meat quality was good. Fries had a crunch to them. So I like that. I like the quality of the meat, and the fry crunch was good. Unbalanced overall. Every bite was a little different. I think I'm sitting up there at a 70.
Guac Pimp, I grew up with this burrito. This is my hometown burrito in Point Loma, Cotijas. 60.
How we doing, everyone? It's Burrito Mars here. Today we had Cotijas in Point Loma. Where do we start? You know, this burrito overall, I believe, was decent. Size, below average. Too much tortilla. The fries, my fries personally, were mushy. I didn't get crispy fries. Cold cheese. Meat was decent. A lot of pico. If you like pico, go to this spot. Guac. Supposedly there was guac in the burrito, but I only got a little bit at the very end, which was very disappointing. Salsas, both the green were good. I like the lighter one. The reds didn't have much taste. I like a lot of salsa. We were gypped off. Overall, not a bad burrito. 71. Burrito Mars out.
Cotijas. This is a hard one to rate because on one hand it had really good ingredients, on the other hand it was really small. It's the second burrito I've ever finished, so that tells you size game is wrong. The salsas were really lacking. Half my burrito was really dry because I couldn't get enough salsa. The orange salsa tastes like ketchup. The other salsas were moderate. Tortilla, way too much pico. My burrito was a tomato. Fries were okay, meat was okay. I'd say it's a very middle of the road burrito. 55.
Jam here. Cotijas on, Cotijas in Point Loma. Not to be confused with Cotijas on Navo. I liked my burritos. Pretty good. My biggest downside was the chewy tortilla and too much of it. Aside from that, the ingredients were really good. Distribution was a little poor. I had like a good 3 inches of pure pico, nothing else. No fries, no meat, just pico. The rest of the burrito was evenly distributed. Salsas, didn't care much for the reds or orange. Greens were good though. Overall, I would give this a 70 on the dot.
F-bomb here. This burrito was okay. It was a little small. There was way too much tortilla. Pico, there's a lot of pico and it was all tomato. Sauces were okay, but they didn't give us enough. Meat was whatever. Cheese was very lacking, and that's very disappointing. So overall, 63. F-bomb out.
F-bomb.
Boys,
So we have nothing in the 50s.
We're in the 60s. We're at 55.
We had 60s.
Nico seemed to be the only one without pico.
And he was the pico guy.
The rest of us were all saying too much pico.
Way too much pico.
I didn't have any. That's Fred.
I saw it. It was very minimal. I don't
wish I had
understand
some.
why.
I wish
Mine
I
was pico all the way throughout.
Definitely
It was
the,
all-
the biggest issue of this burrito is the tortilla.
You
Like,
guys set up
Tortilla
the pico
is the
board.
biggest
if the tortilla's bad, like it's
That's key.
biting into it makes
Yeah.
it unfun. Like
I
every
thought-
time you go to take a bite, you're like, oh, I don't know if I want to do
The
this.
second issue was every person's burrito was slightly different.
Yeah,
They weren't all the same.
You saw mine. Mine was carne. That was it, dude.
Consistency was lacking. I really hate that you asked for extra salsa and they only gave us that little bit of salsa. There should be a rule.
Yeah.
Every place should know that there's a minimum 3 salsas per burrito. That means we should have had at least 27 salsas
sure.
in that bag.
We didn't even have one salsa of any type
Per
per
burrito.
burrito.
That's huge.
That's a
I'm willing to go down to 60.
Give him a good
I give it a 65, but I think that should give it a 60 right there.
I think
64.
this lives in the low 60s, but it's a good low 60s burrito. It's not like
It's, it's like a strong 63. Strong 63.
I mean that you have the tortilla issues, the inconsistency issues.
Cold cheese. Oh.
I mean, yeah, the cheese.
a low
The cheese was
I wish
cold.
I had cold cheese.
The cheese I had, I'll say this, the
I
cheese I had was cold. It was unmelted cheese.
I didn't have any
very
cheese.
cold.
You know, when they slap the cheese on the veggies, it's not right.
Yeah, that's not right.
61.
Yeah.
61. I give it
61. 61 plus. We'll give it a strong, a hard 61. Hard 61.
61.4.
Good
All right.
61.
Cotijas Point Loma, hard 61.
61 plus.
Just had to clarify.